Hello and welcome to PenwithPathways. Today is day 5 of, drumroll, Disney Pathways 2019. Yes, we finally named it. And I'm really croaky today.
You are, you sound a bit like Barry White.
Yeah. Anyway, today we are off to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, first time there, the strip, so it'll be a lot of fun.
Should be good. So as you can see, we're on our balcony, enjoying the savannah.
Like soggy savannah at the moment, but anyway. It has been raining pretty much all night.
There's some pelicans there. I can't see any other. Oh, there's animals over the back.
Right over there.
All the way at the back, there's some animals. Anyway, it's early.
Yeah,
extra magic hours.
Park opens at 8, so we've been up since like 5:30. So
we're now heading off. We'll see you guys in the park, or just before we get in the park.
Yeah.
Cool. So we've arrived. Just walking down through the bus stop. Yeah, it's looking a bit cloudy today. Christmas has started. Can't see it, it's too dark. Looks like there's a load of scrim outside the front of the park. Not sure what it's for.
The new tram stop, the parking tram.
There you go, Katie knows all. New tram stop. Anyway, we're gonna go get in line. So they're currently holding everybody at bag check. By the looks of it. Oh no, they're just letting people through. But so far, not too bad a queue. We're in, and the Pandora dash has begun. It's so pretty. That's right, you heard the lady, bob and weave. All the crazy people go right for a flight of passage. And everyone left for another river journey.
Never make us the crazy people.
No, we're not the crazy people, we're the sensible ones.
No, well, we were lucky ones because we managed to get a fast pass.
We have a fast pass.
It's later in the afternoon, so you don't have to do the massive stuff.
Here we have the floating mountains, or as I like to call them, the misty mountains. Yes, underneath there are some dwarven gold. And this is Hobbitland, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, here in Hobbitland. Oh no, it's a 5-minute wait. My flight of passage was already like 17 days.
We did walk past part of passage. See what the queue is now. By the time we come out of this, it's a very common.
Have a top? I know. Oh yeah. Where are we?
And we have successfully just walked on the Navi River journey, which is unheard of. Yeah, that was incredible. I'm guessing that's the queue for Flight of Passage. We'll pass that one later. So we're doing it once again.
We're doing it again!
Because I really love that ride. There was no thrill ride apart from the 70-foot drop down the water flume.
Yeah, completely like vertical as well.
Past vertical, I dare say.
Yeah, makes Splash Mountain look like it's a wind.
Oh, it was so pretty. And this queue is amazing.
Here we go! 1, 2, 3, go! Alright, now stay with me. Fancy, 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 faster. Fancy, 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 faster. Fancy, 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 fancy. Bring it down, bring it down. I can't believe it! The Banshees have heard you! This is amazing! You're all amazing. In fact, you're now all official Pandora trumpets! Congratulations! We thank you for joining us as Close to Wyatt. Close to Wyatt! Now take this experience with you as you explore Pandora!
I know it's not. I know. Settlers of here. But I can get away a bit more for here than I can from them.
So we're coming up to Pongo.
Pongo is the bar and Sesame Canteen is the restaurant.
There we go. And we've got some Christmas decks up. Christmassy mech. Don't know what they're probably called, but I'm calling it a mech. It's Father Christmas. And then over here is the Satuli Cantina, which we're going to try and get breakfast in. Try being the operative word. We just failed to get breakfast in Satuli Cantina because they're not open. Because, you know, not opening is a good idea.
Is that another order around there?
All right. Please excuse my colleague. You see, he's a little itty bitty wilderness without the suit on.
It's a Pandoran lizard. It might eat me. So this is the bridge from Pandora towards Africa and the Lion King. Nice and quiet down here. Very pretty, and this would have been part of the boat ride originally.
This bit, yeah.
Yeah, well there was like a fake dragon that wasn't really a fake dragon because it was just some rocks for fire because they ran out of money. But yes, this is a nice walkway. Oh, under a bridge. Exciting. Maybe there's a troll. No, just me. And now we are in Harambe, where they're building something. Oh, maybe that's Club 33.
I think that is going to be Club 33.
This could be Club 33. Very expensive club. This is Festival of the Lion King in the Harambe Theatre, which is new. Well, new for us anyway. At the top there is a little timber. So this is the main part of Harambe. And we are heading to Wild Africa Trek. Appears to be an escapee parrot. Oh, there it goes. Oh no, it's not on the top. I'm guessing it hasn't escaped. I think it's part of the bird show, but all the way up there. And we're heading over here. So Kilimanjaro Safaris. Those who have a fast pass. Woo! Thank you. Best noise in the world. Bing, bing. So this is the fast pass queue. It's about to come on inside the normal queue.
Rhino and elephant are slaughtered for their horns in life. Cheetah and lion are killed for their coats. And antelope and gazelle are trapped in snares, their meat legally sold. It is my job to protect all the animals of this reserve. That is why I ask you, all of you, to join us in our battle against poaching. Grow eyes for poachers. Only by working together, Kilimanjaro is a safe haven for all of these animals. I was
We've done it, we made it to row 1. Oh yeah. Even better, we got our own private little one. Oh yeah. Private seat. Woo. So these are all the animals we might see today. It's quite a lot.
Everyone twin that does mean let's go. Jumbo everyone. One more time, jumbo everyone. There's my truck. Alright everyone, my name is Lauren. I'll be your safari driver for the next 2 weeks. So make sure you're nice and comfortable. Make sure everyone stays seated. Keep on hands, arms, feet, and legs on the vehicle. Hang on to all valuables. If anything falls to the truck, I cannot just come back and get it. In fact, I will not be making any show stops today, so make sure you hang on to all valuables. Now starting off here is the tree forest. Now the interior forest is going to be home to some very shy and exclusive creatures who happen to have camouflage in their clothes. The camouflage will make the animals pretty hard to spot if you do have an animal spotting guide above your head. On the left hand side, you can probably barely make them out because they're really good at hiding. In fact, they are called the ghosts of the forest. That's going to be the bongos. Now both male and females have horns, and that horn seems to be about 4 feet long.
Maybe it's a zebra.
Now on the right hand side, it looks like a zebra, but actually it's going to be a copy. That's actually related to going to be, oh my gosh, it's actually related to a giraffe. They're about 5 feet tall at the shoulders, and they have a tongue so long they can lick their own eyeballs. So that's going to be a boy because he has ossicones on top of his head. Giraffes also have ossicones, but the rule does not apply to them since both male and female giraffes have ossicones on top of their heads. On the left hand side, another type of unicorn is going to be the black rhino. They weigh about 3,000 pounds each. Very solitary creatures that don't like to hang out in large groups.
Rhino butt. Yeah, rhino butt.
Okay, so they're actually going to be pretty rare. There are less than 5,000 of them left in the world today due to the poaching of their horns, which is made out of keratin. We also have keratin in our hair and fingernails, so it has some medicinal value. And we can help protect them by making sure whatever products we have we're going to use are going to be eco-friendly and cruelty-free. And once again, it's going to be a black rhino, not a very social creature, but they do socialize whenever necessary.
Elephant.
Alright, since we are here in East Africa, it makes sense if I teach you guys a couple of Swahili words along the way. So the first Swahili phrase I have for you guys is going to be Habari za asubuhi. That means good morning. So Habari za asubuhi, everyone. Good morning. That's how you thank you guys so much for riding my safari tour. Now up ahead there's a sign that says Pole Tole. That means to go slowly. Now that means that there's someone or something that may be in the road up ahead, so I have to be very careful to make sure that I know where I see where I'm supposed up ahead of me. My goodness. Let's see, no one so far, but on the right hand side you may see 2 Nile hippos. They're considered one of the most dangerous animals in Africa, if not the most dangerous animal. However, they do like to use each other as pillows. They weigh about 5,500 pounds and eat about 90 pounds of vegetation a day. And their group is so large, it's called a balloon.
They were underwater, you can really see it.
Look at that.
Yeah, on the trees.
On the left hand side, there's going to be a bloodless hippo. Inside the water, they can hold their breath for 8 minutes at a time. Outside the water, they run a full speed of 30 miles an hour. They also make their own sunblock with the red oil that comes from their skin. It makes them, it protects them from the sun, also disinfects their wounds. Those green wave birds may be a pink patella because they turn pink on their backs during mating season. They also have a wingspan 9 foot across. That's about as long as my canopy above your heads.
Daddy, I saw Weirdo under your nose there.
Now up ahead, I see a couple of animal adventures on the Wild Africa Trek program. If you have any questions as to how to join that adventure, just go back to the standby entrance of the Safari queue line and go stick to the castle wearing a lighted khakis. This is the Safari dress. There is a warden up ahead. Just double checking the animals, making sure everything is going smoothly. Now on the left hand side, those are going to be the Nile crocodiles. They get to be about 18 to 20 feet long with a jaw pressure of 2,000 pounds per square inch. Chop awarded. Now they are Africa's largest crocodiles, weighing about 500 to 1,000 pounds. In Swahili, they're going to be called mamba. A lot of animals do call the waters their home. It's why it's important that we have good care in the home. Make sure whatever products we use are not going to go on the ground. Instead, once you're done using them, make sure they go in the trash can or recycling bin. Never on the ground. If it goes on the ground, they can put it in the water. And all waters eventually do go straight to the ocean. So let's keep it clean.
It's not waking up.
And coming on up, I see the babo tree. Now, the babo tree gets to be about 3,000 years old because there's up to 1,000 gallons of water. If you do that, it has to leave us for about 9 months out of the year. Animals are hard to pass the rush to get this tree and drink water from it. That's why it's called the tree of life. It's called the upside down tree because it looks like the roots sticking out the ground. And for my Lion King fans, you can also think of it as Rafiki's tree because it's the same tree Rafiki was hanging out in the Lion King movies.
The tree from the Lion King, where the monkey was standing.
Up ahead And I see quite a few giraffes, including a few babies up there. Now, baby giraffes are born, they're already about 6 feet tall, weighing about 150 pounds. That's a good thing they're born that tall, since giraffes give birth standing up. That means the babies have about 6 foot up to the ground as soon as they're born. Now, despite that fall within the first hour of life, they do learn how to walk and run. For us, walking within the first hour of life is very fast. For animals in the savannah, it's not fast enough. That's why giraffes give birth during the day to help protect their animals or protect their babies from predators who are way more active at night, like the lions and hyenas.
Oh, there's no giraffe.
Now, it looks like my friend up ahead is going to be going poly-poly behind the animal. However, I can't make out what it is yet.
Oh, what's that? No, I'm sorry.
That's the brakes. Hey, is it?
As they are in a canine family, they're related to dogs you may have at home. However, they actually are not able to bark or howl. They have a high-pitched yipping noise that sounds exactly like a squeaky toy. And they run at full speed of 40 miles an hour. They basically run with the prey until the prey gets so exhausted it falls over. That's why they have one of Africa's highest success rates of 80 to 90%. That's why you think they're going to be caught. Make sure everyone's seated, including small children, they cannot be standing up in your lap. Coming up from the left-hand side, these are going to be disabled antelopes led by dominant male because dominant female that controls the movement of the group. So basically, she tells him to tell everyone else to get together. And that's why he did. Their name is Wendy Palahawa. And then we're going to be the include cattle. Those horns can be 5 to 6 feet long and 5 to 1 blood vessels. They help to keep the animals full. And back in the day, they used to be used as stars for marriage, but today they can still be viewed as wealth symbols. The more you have, the richer you are.
What is it? It's a tree. Tree. Cool. Oh my goodness.
Alright, now I saw quite a few baby giraffes up there, so I tried going for a closer look at them. I'm not quite sure what is in front of my friend up ahead. If it is a giraffe, welcome to your first traffic jam. At 55 miles an hour, it's going to be about the same speed as the expedition average roller coaster in the East. Now, even though they're about 3 feet tall, they're not going to be as small as the antelope in the world. The smallest antelope is actually going to be about 12 inches tall. Now, those are going to be the wildebeest right behind them. They travel together in a group of 1.5 million. They travel a distance of 500 to 1,000 miles every year across the savannah. Their group is so large you can see it from space. Past them on the hill are going to be 2 fully grown adult giraffes. Bless you. A group of giraffes is called a tower. And they do get to be... Okay, this one here, the name is also going to be Twiga, T-W-I-G-A, They have prehensile tongues, means they use their tongues to be trying to grab out the food, bring it to their mouth, which since there's been 20 hours a day eating, their tongues can be black. It helps to protect them from being sunburned. And there's a group of baby giraffes. And during the day, the baby giraffes are actually being watched over by 1 to 3, I guess you could call them auntie giraffes. So they're basically the designated babysitters throughout the day, helps to make sure that the babies stay in line and don't cause any trouble on the savannah. However, at night, the babies do have to go straight back to their original moms. I think I see someone on the right hand side. She's going for a better look at it. There you are. It's going to be an African elf on the right hand side, grabbing onto those bushes. We're going to go around for a better look at it. On the left hand side, you may see those mandrills. Mandrills are the same like you. Kiki wasn't a Lion King movie. He was not a baboon. That's because baboons do not have colorful faces like the male mandrills do. The females do have brown faces, just like the baboons, however. They do smile at each other to establish friendship. It looks kind of intimidating because they do have 3 inch long hands. And mandrills are not the same as baboons. Baboons are actually going to be much larger. They can tell the African elephant because 1, you're in Africa, and 2, because those very large ears which are the shape of the continent of Africa. Now, when they butt those ears together, they can cool themselves down by about 15 degrees.
That's a tree.
If they want to cool each other down, they can stand side by side facing opposite directions and slap their ears together and cool each other down. Now, elephant, I guess, is going to be a male, so since males either hang out by themselves or in loose patches or groups. Now, groups don't have a leader because they're way too competitive and territorial for that. But the females that do have a leader, she's called the matriarch. She'll be the oldest and largest of all the elephants in their group, and she's going to teach her group things like how eating red clay is like taking a multivitamin. You'll also have to find her fly above trees and skip up against the water. Now, they're only usually using the fly above trees for water, and if they're a long way away from the local watering hole, or if they're going through a drought. Unfortunately, elephants are endangered due to the culture of their tusks because they out of ivory, but by us not buying any ivory products, we have to protect them all over the world. On the left hand side, see another group of elephants, however, this one is still too small to tell it's going to be a boy or girl group. Now, one complete giveaway that would be a girl group would be if they had a baby in it or 2. Now, females are only groups, of course, that will have babies since they actually have babies. Now, speaking of which, their babies are born weighing about 200 to 300 pounds. The moms are pregnant for about 2 years. That's why usually work for elephants is going to be timber, and they are the world's largest land mammals. They can be about 14,000 pounds. However, the largest elephant ever reported was about 24,000 pounds. Baby down there, we're going to try to go around for a better look at it. There she is, over your left hand shoulder. And there comes mom. Now coming up on the left hand side are going to be the greater flamingos. This one usually they're going to be called hero. If you look at the shape of the island, you may see our hero. And they are going to be the lightest shade of pink of all the flamingos. They get to be about, sorry, they don't get any pinker than
Hidden Mickey.
We're following that truck.
Now, if you look at the shape of the island, you may see our hero, but who can guess it?
Yeah.
It is a Mickey.
Some African mallards.
long legs up.
Small body,
These are going to be the white rhinos. Now they're the second largest land mammals, getting to be about 5,000 to 7,000 pounds. They can't see very well, but they can hear extremely well, so they know that we're here. Now anything that scares them, they can start at full speed of 85 miles an hour. Now they have exceptional hearing, so they can locate pretty much anything by sound. They charge at full 35 miles an hour. They basically are running blind. Their group is flat crash. Now in Tahiti, they're going to be called keeper.
Well, we're not going to be Tuesday. Monday's a holiday.
Yeah, he was having his breakfast.
Hello. So there's an ostrich in front of our truck. Okay, hi. So there's an ostrich on their left-hand side as well as a cheetah. There's two cheetahs. Now, in Swahili, the word for cheetah is duma. For ostrich, it would be mbuni. This is the female. She has very powerful legs, which are not used for anything other than taking her to a full speed of 40 miles an hour. Also, she can use them for defense. And she is running full speed of 60 miles an hour, just 3 seconds flat. That is the biggest cat able to purr. Anything bigger than cheetah cannot actually purr. And cheetahs themselves cannot roar, except in meow like baby kittens.
It is so going fast.
Good job.
Coming up, these roads may look familiar. Technically, these are called kopi rocks, but they're a great place to find a couple of lions. Lions love playing on rocks like these because it gives them a good place to see where their next meal is coming from, or bask in the sunlight and take naps all day. They are nocturnal creatures, so they sleep during the day, they go hunting at night. The females are the ones who do the hunting, while the males stay back and protect the pride. Males are really easy to identify because they have those big manes, which are actually extra 40 pounds of fur around their necks, which helps to protect them whenever they're competing for food, territory, and females.
Yeah, lion. It's a lion.
The Swahili word for lion is actually going to be Simba. S-I-M-B-A. On the left are going to be a couple of lions. I believe one of them is going to be a male, but we'll have to go closer so we have to make sure. You usually only see one male to a group because once again they're incredibly territorial. You do have binocular vision. That means that during the day you can see about as well as us, but at night you can see 6 times better than us. I see one female and one male. So cute. And female.
Oh, there's the paw right there.
These are going to be the warthogs. Now, males have 4 warts, females have 2. They have 2 sets of tusks for both male and females. The top tusks are used to burrow to the ground. The second set are used to defend themselves. That's why their name is Limbi Ngidi, but Pumba is a Swahili word. It means foolish one or dummy.
Oh, Pumba.
Coming up on the right hand side, another 2 ostriches, and also a bunchbuck and a waterbuck on top of those hills. Waterbuck has an oil that comes from their skin, makes them waterproof and smell so bad night the lions won't go anywhere near them. Under these trees here are going to be a couple of ostrich eggs. Each egg weighs 3 pounds. They're so hard and heavy that a full-grown man can sit on top of them and they will not crack or break. And we are entering the Navi Glen. It's very lush vegetation, just like the Eastern Forest. Now, unfortunately, in areas like this one are rapidly decreasing in size due to the mining of coltan, which is a mineral which is found in our electronics. So by recycling old cell phones, tablets, and things like that, you can help protect the environment just like this one all over the world, and also protect the animals that may live here. And right now I am not seeing anyone around, so we're gonna keep on going. Ladies, guys, do signify the end of the Harambe Reserve, which also means the end to our Harambe tour. It's our belief here in Harambe that what you see with your eyes, you value in your heart, and I hope that everything you see here today, you value and take with you wherever you may go. I hope you guys are able to go on over and say hi to baby Grace. She's a new baby gorilla. She just turned 6 months old on the 1st of this month. You can also go on over and check out the baby hippo who's wanting to over there as well. And let's play peekaboo. Also going to be the meerkats, zebras, and for my Kim Boston fans and Nakamoras are also located at Gorilla Falls. It's going to be up the hill on the right hand side. If you go up the hill to the left hand side, you'll make your way out and over to a train station. The train runs every 5 to 7 minutes. It takes you to Rafika's Planet Watch and then straight back here to Rumble Door. Now this is Rafika's Planet Watch. You go in and I draw some really cool Disney characters, Disney animal characters of course, like Scar, Mufasa, and even Bruce the Shark from Flying Eastman. There's a few other characters that have not yet learned how to draw, but they have a variety of characters and classes you can take. Now you can also learn to pet some really cute baby animals like goats, sheep, and pigs. If you head to the Harambe Theater, you can actually make your way over and check out the show Festival of Lion King. It's going to be the #1 major show on Disney property. And it does feature flashing lights, laser lights, and fire dancers, so please take that into consideration if you do have a sensitivity to moving lights.
So we're now just walking through Harambe Market, which is a new bit for us anyway. So we've got loads of food bits, including Zuri's Sweets. Katie wants to go. But wow, this looks awesome. The whole Animal Kingdom looks amazing. But we're not stopping here, as we are on our way to Asia to go and climb the infamous Everest and make friends with the Disco Yeti. Sorry. It's the backside of the Tree of Life. Backside of tree. E-E-R-T. E-E-R-T.
B-S-T. Oh, tree. I don't know.
How do you spell tree?
T-R-E-E, but I thought it would have been backside of tree, so that would be B-S-T. I'll go over there.
So this is the entrance to Asia, and we have the Up Great Bird Adventure. Really pretty, this section. And I've got a little friend. Oh, it's gone away. It's Kevin! Ooh. It looks like he's about to eat somebody. When Kevin goes bad. Kevin! It's the gibbons. And as we pan around from the gibbons, bomb, bomb, bomb. There it is, the mighty Everest. Soon to be conquered by the PenwithPathways.
Right on through, guys.
Yeti. It's the Yeti Museum. And all you can see is me.
That sounded like Casey Drive.
We made it, and we're at the very back. Bum, bum, bum. Track's blown out. What could it mean? That doesn't sound good. Uh-oh. It must be the Yeti. We just wanted a cup of tea. And after Everest, we headed to the Maharaja Jungle Trek. Oh, I think this might be chickens. Oh no, it's bats. First, it's a reptile. Well, it looks like the tigers aren't out in this bit. But there are some type of buffalo over the back. You can kind of see just there.
Tiger? Come this way.
Oh yeah.
Slide down again.
We found a tiger. So we did find one tiger. Well, Katie found a tiger. She's good at spotting animals. Sometimes I am. So it looks like, ooh, we've got some sort of antelope. Yes, we'll go with antelope.
Very noisy birds. Oh, it's the parrots.
Oh, parrots. Oh, macaws. It's a bison or a buffalo. Or something like that. And over yonder. Some of the antelope things. So I wonder what we have up here. Prairie flags.
Yeah. So cool.
Geese. Chasing a butterfly. That's a pretty butterfly. I don't see any tigers. There is a tiger back there.
Just like with the camp ponies.
But you just can't see it.
What is that?
So now I want to walk through Avery's.
It just blinks. Yes, it is. And it doesn't move. Yeah, it's moving inside.
Well, there are lots of animals. Lots of birds. Ducks. It's a huge bird. So now we're coming out of the Maharaja Trail. It was awesome. We saw quite a lot actually.
Quite a lot.
It's one of the shorter trails.
It is short. It's shorter than the African one.
But yeah.
But it's pretty cool.
Yeah, tigers. Missed the bats though. They weren't around.
The bats, well, it is middle of the day. They probably sleep somewhere.
In the Bat Cave with Batman. Probably. And now we're heading over to Tiffins to have our lunch, which I am looking forward to a great deal. Right next to Drinkwalla is that little hut, one of my favourite places in Animal Kingdom. Now we're crossing over towards Discovery Island as we head to Tiffins. And we're getting sorted by people who aren't looking where they're walking. We're just spinning past the front of the Tree of Life, which is looking as spectacular as always. There's a kangaroo and some vultures just at the bottom of the Tree of Life. Next to the kangaroos and vultures there are some flamingo who are looking really pink. There are a couple of loners over there. This is a surprisingly good view of the Tree of Life as well. Here we go into Tiffins. Most incredible ceiling. So we are in the fire gallery, which is incredible. So here are the appetizers. To the mains. And some enhancements. And the specialty cocktails. Non-alcoholic cocktails. Beers, more beers. And then we're into wines. And, oh, wine flights. Didn't know they did them. But it all looks delicious. I'm not sure what I'm going to have.
Yep, so we're given the option to upgrade to the Rivers of Light dining package, which means that we can have an appetizer, and it also means that we can get tickets for Rivers of Light later. So advanced seating, we don't have to queue up and wait for everyone else, which the show is at 6:30 apparently, so awesome.
We're being looked after by Douglas while we're in here, and he is amazing. So Katie just got ID'd because she looks so young, but I didn't, so I clearly look haggard and old. So Katie has the bread service, which comes with 3 sauces, and I have the charred octopus, which looks amazing. Katie has the halibut. And I have the surf and turf, which was recommended and looks amazing.
It does look amazing.
The food in Tiffins was amazing, and we definitely want to go back there soon. After this, we headed back to Pandora. Come on. It's working!
So I know we're still okay. But the rest of my party is probably not.
We're going in to Flight of Passage. I'm not going to be able to video this one because you're not allowed to. You can't. You know what I mean. Well, this is the fast pass queue. So we're now walking up into the mountains of Pandora, I think.
la réalité augmentée.
Heading to the link chambers.
Sudden drops and acrobatic aerial maneuvers. Those with a fear of heights or a permanent motion sickness should bypass this.
And stand on the number you were given.
We're used to hand out cards.
We have new drivers heading into the GMR.
Check. See them now. We have new flyers loading in.
Okay. Sealed genetic matching room. Okay, Dr. Stevens, they're ready.
Can everyone see me?
Yes.
Great. Welcome to the Avatar program. Soon, you're going to have a chance to undertake an amazing Navi rite of passage, flying on the back of this powerful animal called an Ikron, or as we call it, a Banshee. The way you're going to do this is by being matched to something called an avatar. And I'm here to help you guys get ready. But first, we have to scan you for Pandora and microparasites. Alright everyone, stay on your number and move your arms a bit. Okay, start scan. You've all got them. But don't worry, they're very common around these parts. Let's start the decon.
Initiating GMR decon.
Stand still over your number. You're not going to feel a thing. You're doing great. Almost done here.
They're all clear.
Great.
Good. Do it again.
Now let's go over how all this works. Like I said before, you're going to be matched to these things called avatars, which look a lot like the Navi. They're created by blending human DNA and Navi DNA. Once we match you to an avatar, thanks to a special link chair, your mind will be able to control that avatar.
Oh God.
Using avatars to fly this way was all figured out by my boss, Dr. Jackie Ogden. She leads our science team, which is part of the Pandora Conservation Initiative, and we're here in the Valley of Moara studying banshees and their environment. Over a generation ago, this enormous company called the RDA created a lot of damage to the area through their bad mining practices and conflicts with the Navi. Just like on Earth, it can take decades for ecosystems to recover. One way to understand what's going on with an ecosystem is to study what are called keystone species. These are animals like tigers, jaguars, seals. The banshee is one of these important animals. Dr. Ogden is the foremost expert on studying the Ikron and has spent years researching them. Unfortunately, banshees live high in rookeries and humans can't get anywhere near them without becoming their lunch. But the Navi and avatars can. In fact, the Navi have been riding on the backs of banshees since their earliest history. Thanks to science, avatars can ride on banshees too. That's why you're linking to an avatar. It was Dr. Ogden who restarted the Avatar program. It's because of her that you're able to go through this rite of passage today. Pandora is a breathtaking natural world. I cannot wait for you guys to see it for yourselves. Okay, to get you flying on a Banshee, we need to find each of you an avatar. Let's prep the genetic sampling.
I'm on it.
Okay, first we need to find the compatible match of your genetic material with the genetic material of one of the avatar bodies that we already have. Once we do that, you'll be able to link to that avatar and fly. help us out and move around a bit. Almost. Yes, got him. Now, let's find you your avatar matches. All right, you've all been matched with avatars. Looks like they're ready for you in the next room. When the door opens, please go inside, all the way in, and stand over the same number that you're standing over now. And I'll see you in there. It's important that you can all see me, so move a little if you can't. Before we send you into the link chamber, let's watch this piece by Dr. Ogden, who runs the program.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Dr. Jackie Ogden from the Pandora Conservation Initiative. You're about to experience a ceremony that's very special to the Navi, flying on the back of an ikran, or as we call it, a banshee. To the Navi, connecting to an ikran and flying on its back is an incredibly important rite of passage they call Ikni-Maya. With permission from the Navi and in partnership with Alpha Centauri Expeditions, we can now bring this amazing experience to you. The way you'll be able to fly is by linking to an avatar that's already on the back of an ikran. Let's see how this works.
We establish a link using powerful psionic amplification equipment. A human driver is connected to an avatar, which could be physically hundreds of kilometers away. When you follow our technician into the link chamber, you'll see a series of 16 link chairs. Please go to the number that matches the number you're standing on now. First, stow your gear in the storage containers on the back wall. This should include all bags, cameras, and other items, including cell phones. It's important to push them all the way into the bin. Then get onto the chair as you would a bike. Straddle the seat, step forward, and sit down. Slide your hips forward until you are against the chest pad, and then move your feet all the way forward. Wait until you're seated before you put on your flight visors. Hold on to the hand grips as shown. It's important to hold on to the hand grips at all times. After you're seated, back and leg restraints will be firmly engaged. For your safety, throughout this entire experience, always remain seated and supervise your children.
Once the link takes place, you'll be connected to your avatar and sitting on the back of an ikran. It'll feel like you're really there. Moments later, you'll begin your flight. A Navi guide will lead you out. You'll experience the breathtaking beauty of Pandora, but you might also face some of its greatest challenges. Some of this flight might be intense, but trust your guide and be brave. As the Navi say during this important rite of passage, Sivak Ho, rise to the challenge. Good luck.
All right, you ready? Yes. Let's get you into the link chamber.
All right, everyone, stand.
Yeah. We did most of the things, so yes.
Yes, 195 minutes.
It's the helicopter thing from Avatar. So this here is where the old dragon cave
Yeah, kind of
was.
a living cave and lots of dead
Fire
nights.
came out from Dead Nights. Which I don't think you can see the Dead Nights.
No, they took them out ages ago. Because people complained because they were a bit harsh.
But it's very pretty. That view itself is wonderful. So now we're heading down the Gorilla Falls Expedition Trail. Some OTP.
It's right. Find it? When it was first discovered, the Europeans didn't believe it was made. Yeah?
Here, in the depths of the jungle, we find the very rare Catius Julius. We are about to head into, I can't remember what this bit is, it's been so long.
It's the naked mole rat.
The naked mole rats, with the famous 30-foot tall naked mole rat. This is a spiny mouse. And a tortoise. And the naked mole rats. And then you exit naked mole rats into an aviary. And I can't see any birds. Oh yeah, on this there. But you can't see it because it's too dark. There you go.
Where's some bluefish?
The wilderness must be explored. Caw, caw, rah. Zebra in the distance. And just in front of the zebra is the meerkats.
One's got his arms on the one in front.
Oh, so they're cuddle. It's a gorilla. I'm on a suspension bridge, which is why this is a bit bouncy. I've never seen a gorilla in a tree. Ever. It's incredible. Maybe it's an audio animatronic.
Maybe. Yeah, I can see it. Can I get it up?
Let's go explore, explore, explore. So we're having dinner at Flame Tree Barbecue, and there is an insane amount of seating. It's all gorgeous, but I think we might have the best table in the house because check out that view. I mean, awesome. So we were over in that section, and then this, all of this, and all the way back up top there is more seating for Flame Tree Barbecue. So it is massive, and it is delicious. Dinoland USA. I think Christmas has officially started in Dinoland USA. Amazing! Uber Christmas!
William!
Okay, well I could have gone on it by myself.
Box out of
So that brings day 5 of Disney Pathways 19 to a close. It's been a long day, but a good day.
Yeah.
At Animal Kingdom. We've done so much.
We got a lot done.
Yeah, an awful lot done. In the park, like 12 hours. A lot of stuff done.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, give us a like and a subscribe, and don't forget to click that magic bell so you get notifications of all of our videos and the rest of the Disney Pathways 19 series. I will get the hang of the new name by the end of these videos. Yeah. Tomorrow's going to be a good day at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to that. And now it's time to say goodbye. See you real soon.